Hi there. 1st of March today. As you recall, we did start up an emulator of a robot lawnmower yesterday, and I have actually gone ahead and continue. We can look at it. So I'm asking it to start the emulation, and then I have to run that, I guess. Here it is. There is a status line, which is probably hard to read, but since I emulate its LCD screen with ASCII graphics, we need to do it like this. So it's currently just stepping through early boot, and the emulator is written in Python, so it's not the fastest experience here. But what's interesting is what it will result in. As you may recall, I started this little project by showing how to use Ghidra MCP to examine and reverse engineer firmwares for my robot lawnmower. And the reason is that I want, oh, here's a, let's see, welcome, welcome, welcome. The reason is that I want to modify it later. So we get to input pin, and I have asked it to also make a keyboard device model here. So I will press 1, 2, 3, and 4. So after it had analyzed the firmwares, I actually asked it to infer an emulator, which is what we are testing here. So it understood what CPU it was, and it realized it could base the emulator on something called Unicorn, which I guess is a Cortex ARM emulator. And then it has written device models, which is emulated hardware, where the semantics are inferred from the firmware. So it's sort of, yeah, it can read out what the hardware ought to be doing. And then with me as a helping hand, and I could say that, oh, now the pixels are in the wrong order on the line and such. And oh, now I got an error for system board error, and then it could check what is it testing, and that way we could find out what signals are doing different things. We haven't figured out everything just yet, but as you can see, we came to the main menu here. Right now, the settings here are marked, or the tools are. I can move the selection with arrow keys. So then I can do a select by pressing enter, which is okay, I think, in the um, in this keyboard on the line. Set date and time. I can select that. Yeah, I don't really need to sell this. We have to press the arrow key. It's rather stupid. As you can see, it's not fast. And so we'll set it to the first, like that. Save, yes, and we got that. And I can back out with backspace here. So we're at the main menu again. And there are some buttons, we can't see them here, but yeah, there are some buttons on the keyboard, which is like start. So I have bound that to the S key, so I do that here, S. And what's interesting here is it thinks the cover is not closed, but it is. Oh, maybe it isn't actually. I see that, but it isn't. Here I think is the cover. And these, oops, what happens? Yeah, yeah, it was not the right way to show that because it's constantly redrawing the screen. So I press on L to close the lid, and let's see what happens now. You can see that there are some digits, which is voltages, are rising, but it's still at the close the cover to start. And it's actually waiting for keyboard input here. I have no idea why. We could try enter. Doesn't happen anything there. Try S. Nope. Can try backspace. And we just get here. At least now the lid is actually closed. I can try it start again. But I think it will. Right. Yeah. So we have a problem. I didn't think that we should try to fix this. Instead, I thought about making another user interface instead. So graphics instead emulate docs. I think we should not call it GFX, we should call it GUI instead of TV. And make keyboard click about area, and then make place move. I thought that would be more fun. We refer to something that is named Python TK. TK is an old toolkit for doing graphical interfaces. Simple with scripts. From the beginning, it was using Tickle and TCL. But apparently Python can use it as well. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it's still written on ticket, but I guess it has Python bindings. Then. Okay. Yeah. So now it has a GUI now. Hmm. Aha. Let's see if I can make this visible to you guys. Okay, so this is how it looks now. Uh, yeah, it has some buttons, but it's very hard to read unless you have a good mm, rendering, I guess. But there is no LCD display. I have to tell. Uh, oh, it says it has another window. Mhm. Let's do in the in the Google first. Well, it said here that we should see an LCD dot matrix, but that's not the case. So I guess it's trying to rewrite it. Ah, now let's see if I can show you. So there it is. Let's see if I can just make it a little bit bigger. Oh, it doesn't scale. However, see if we actually. I think this is rather slow. I actually read right now that the Unicorn emulator is C emulator and it has bindings for a lot of languages. So I should actually ask this guy to start a sub class which creates a sub to list. Well, look there. It says welcome. Welcome. It blinks. Oh, but can you see the keyboard disappeared? I have to tell you. Can check here if the ordinary keyboard still works. Yes, it does. But this is so nice. Actually, let's restart it again. Failing to get the keyboard in there. Ah, This is so you didn't see that, but it tried again, and then it lists its LCD display. We got to see the keyboard again, but lost the LCD, and that's not very good. That's interesting what it does now. As you can see, it uses the say script uh, to get the Windows identifier on the app, and then it ran something called screen capture from that identifier, I guess. So it could. Hmm. It gets the coordinates for the window, and then it views the image. I like how. Okay, yeah, uses another layout manager. Okay, here it is. We will share this with you. You listen. What do you say about that? Here it is with a keyboard on the screen and some extra toggles and the map of the lawn, which is just a demo from now. That is not the emulated position of movement. It's just some algorithm for AI wanting us to see why we have not filled the real stuff in. So, as I told you, it's not a fast system. Yeah, that was what I was going to tell it to do for rest device to um, translate DX. Yeah, while it's shooting away with that, we won't wait for it to finish. Actually, I just wanted it to get started, and let's see here if we can press 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll try. Yeah, we can try up, down, down. Up. Okay. Up again. Should go to middle one, I guess. Yeah. That works fine. Actually, we could try to just see how the text looks like in this view. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Back. At this point, should I try power? I don't know what that does. Close the cover to go to okay. That's actually home. We get yes, guess wrong for home and power, I guess. So we try to close the lid. That's there. Good. And it hangs there. Doesn't work. You can try back. What happens if we press home? Oh, that's power. Yeah, yeah. And then we do reset somewhere. I think we had a reset. Power keys. Spot. We can. Mm. I don't think you really need to do. Oh, it didn't respond to reset, or I didn't press it. Hmm. It didn't respond to it. Oh well, we can see what it's waiting for, of course. Wait, keyboard scan. Okay. We could try. Leave it back. Okay. Oh, it really wasn't working. Yeah, I think that it's enough for today. I thought it was fun for you to see what it became and what we started yesterday. So I'll just say bye bye.